Right. Let me briefly comment on the Recluse, which I will go against the end of this poem where they sat a long time in silence after um, uh, Peo, Peoluk uh, Capel, Joe Capilano, Chief Joe Capilano told the story of the Recluse, and there was a long moment of silence as they thought of it, as they kind of just they contemplated it. It is another story again of a father who had the great calamity is twins are born, and this is apparently going to be a sign that great evil will come upon the mother, the father, and the entire tribe. And this father is the great leader of this tribe. So, but misfortune for him is a misfortune for the whole tribe. And the father takes it upon himself, on the advice of the ancient medicine man, to go into the woods and live as a recluse until a sign of nature comes, and he knows somehow instinctively that it's going to be 10 years wait, and even after the first year, even first little while, the village and the wife have all given up on him. They assume he's dead, but no, he lives on there until there is a great sign, which is the kind of the great echoing thunder of the thunderbird, which does its great thunder and then kind of dies in the air and kind of goes up to the to meet the deity. Um, and it's one of these stories of it's one of these stories where uh, again it's a father taking on a great adversary, a great sacrifice, 10 years of life alone, to protect his village, to protect his children. That there's this thing of kind of resistance, of self-sacrifice. You can see that these are maybe stories that are to be educated, as a kind of a people who are oppressed, and this is kind of a great resistance. And here's another legend of the recluse going into the thing. Uh, as he heard the last beat of the thunderbird's wings dying slowly, slowly, faintly, faintly among the crags, he knew that the bird too was dying, for its soul was leaving its monster black body, and presently that soul appeared in the sky. He could see it arcing overhead before it took its long journey to the happy hunting grounds, for the soul of the thunderbird was a radiant half circle of glorious colors spanning from peak to peak, which is like, and he knew this was the sign that his long banishment had ended. Though interestingly enough, the sons also seem to know that their father is alive, and at 10 years old, they're like, we're going to seek out our father. Everyone says they're crazy except for the medicine man again, who says no, they know, go, let them go, and they do go, and they come up and they find the father's camp, and have one word for him, which is come. And uh, and and this is our father's lodge, they know, and they just come. And the great Squamish chief outstretched his arms towards them, then towards the laughing river, then towards the mountains. Welcome, my sons, and goodbye, my mountains, my brothers, my crags, my canyons. And with a child clinging to each hand, he faced once more the country at the tidewater. So it's like, God, I'm really enjoying the writing here. It's just beautiful writing, which I'm just interested in. It's interesting that, you know, at the end, though, we threaded our way through the underbrush, past the disused loggers' camp, and into the trail that leads citywards, where, a disused loggers' camp, um, that's the white man. That's, as they say in here, the pale face, uh, kind of intrusion onto this land, and and back to the city, which is where, um, you can see that's where the resistance is happening. Again, it seems like a very kind of subtle but pointed connection. We're connecting this story resistance with, we're now a resource for the white man, where you know there's all these cities that are draining, that are the sinks that suck all the resources into them. So yeah, interesting. Again, interesting stuff. Really enjoying this, and we'll continue on with the Lost Salmon run next time. More videos later.